Welcome to my new series, The Best Decks in Modern. I've always loved this content myself, but whenever I look for it on YouTube, I don't find as many videos. I've often found that most content creators, they create brews or they film new brews that they found, but what about the established decks? So I figured, let's just do it myself. So I will be doing this for Modern, but I'll also be doing this for Legacy. So if you enjoyed that, check out my channel and click that subscribe button. So first what I'm always going to do is I'm going to do a deck and afterwards I will play a league with the deck. So this should be great content for both newer players and veterans alike. I'll always start these videos with the deck. If you're not interested in this, just check out the description of the video for timestamps when the gameplay starts, so you can just skip ahead. Of course, if I want to be doing this, I should start with Boros Energy. I think this is the deck with the highest meta share and one of the best win rates as well, at the time of recording at least. Now, Boros Energy is obviously an aggro deck, but it does have a surprisingly strong late game as well, due to its ability to draw so many cards. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the threats of the deck. It literally plays all of the best 1-drops in Modern. That's basically the shell of the deck. So let's start by looking at Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls is a threat that also has life gain and generates you energy. That's just so much value. Ocelot Pride is another value card that grows the board whenever you gain life, which, as we've just seen, isn't that hard to do. But there's also Flage, but more on that card soon. And then usually there's also Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer in the deck, which is not only a way to gain you mana in the form of treasure tokens, but it also allows you to cast cards from the opponent's deck, making sure you never run out of gas. So basically every 1-drop just generates so much value, it's honestly insane. For 2-drops, we played a playset of Yanni Nakatl Pariah, which gets you 2 bodies for the price of 1, but if the cat token dies, you get a pretty amazing Planeswalker as well. Again, value. Very often you can even destroy the token yourself to get the Planeswalker. That's how powerful it is. Often you play 2 Philia Exuberant Shepherds to, again, get maximum value. Whenever this good boy attacks, you exile a non-land permanent and then return it at the next end step. And this has so many possibilities, like lots of your own cards have enter the battlefield abilities, but you can also get rid of something annoying your opponent might have, like a nice 8/8 flying Murktide you have there, my friend. It would be a shame if something were to flicker that creature, wouldn't it? So you basically get rid of the counters and the blocker. So, oh, and did I mention the doggo also has Flash? Ideal surprise your opponent in their end step. And then lastly, we have 3-drops. Flage, Titan of Fire's Fury, is an extremely powerful creature, serving as both removal, life gain, and a threat combined. To finish this up, we play some number of Seasoned Pyromancers, which, again, has so much value. Not only do you get a body, but you also discard 2 cards and then draw 2. Now, the good part here is that you always get to draw even if your hand was empty, which is not that hard to do since you're an aggro deck. So you are perfectly fine dumping as much cards on the table as soon as possible, and then you can just refuel your hand. Getting the tokens by discarding from the hand or exiling the card from the grave is not why you play this card, but having this randomly slammed on the card on there is an extra nice indeed. Okay, then, apart from threats, we play some pretty great removal spells in the deck that were perfectly fine together with the deck naturally because of what it wants to do. For 1-drops, we have, of course, removal spells. Every deck these days has great removal spells in the form of 1-cost mana, and this deck is no exception. The best one for this deck is definitely Galvanic Discharge. What this does, it gets rid of a creature, but it also gives you energy. So, for example, if you kill a creature with a 1 toughness, then you actually bank the remaining 2 energy to use with all of your other cards. Again, value. Then we have Static Prison, same idea. So you get rid of a non-land permanent you don't like, and then you get some energy. Sure, you have to pay energy each turn to keep it around, but as we've seen, that's really not that big of a problem in this shell. The coolest card in this deck, in my opinion, is probably Goblin Bombardment. This card just gives the deck so much reach and flexibility. Do you have your opponent at 5 life? Sure, just sack your threat and kill them. Kill the cat token you got from Yanni Nakatl Pariah to get a Planeswalker, or just sack some of your own redundant tokens to kill the opposing blockers to swing in for lethal. And then Thraben Charm is a relatively new addition that's mainly good because of its flexibility. It's a removal spell, it also gets rid of enchantments, and it's graveyard hate. Lots of decks currently depend on the graveyard, so this is really, really nice. I'm looking at you, Blue-Black Oculus. Then finishing up, we have some 3-drop haymakers. Blood Moon, of which we usually play 2, is just game over for a lot of decks since they don't have mana to work with anymore. And very often we play some number of Fable of the Mirror Breakers, which is for, well, you guessed it, value. The card gives you a threat that also gives you a treasure token. Then it allows you to get rid of some bad cards to draw fresh good ones. And lastly, it provides you with another threat that can copy your best threat each turn. Very nice indeed. Now, most of the lands are pretty self-explanatory, but I feel I should mention one, which is Arena of Glory. It's just too good in this deck where you want to kill your opponents very fast. Being able to add 2 red mana with it to have creatures enter with haste is insane. For example, at turn 3, you could cast a Ragavan and an Ayani, which both then have haste, to slam in immediately. Not only that, but you could also cast Flage for its escape cost with haste, allowing you to get an enter the battlefield trigger, slam in with a 6/6, and then also have an attack trigger for 1 card. Wow, it's insane. Now, I won't go as deep into sideboarding as I did for the main deck, because this changes a lot more quickly and can greatly differ between players. So what I do here is I will just discuss the sideboard cards that most people play, but not in great length as I did with the main deck. So every deck right now needs Graveyard Hate, so this deck also definitely plays at least 3. Usually Surgical Extraction, Ghost Vacuum, and or Containment Priests are the most obvious choices. We also have Eldrazi being everywhere, so Obsidian Charmor is an obvious answer. We also have to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, so we play Meltdowns and some number of Wear Tears. And we should be prepared to play the Mirror as well, so we are playing Fear Fire Foes. That often pops up in sideboards. And that's it. Did you enjoy this rundown? Let me know, since this is the first time I actually make something like this. If you did enjoy it, be sure to send it to someone else who you might think might enjoy it. And now we shall dive into the games. Enjoy. These are the 75 cards I've decided to go with. I will not discuss these choices, because if you want to see that, just check out my intro where I discussed the deck in the deck tech. I'm just going to show you the cards because, as I said, very often some numbers may change. So this is what I've been working with. You can check out the deck list in the description below, just so you know what I'm doing. And if I'm talking about sideboarding, you'll know what's up. So let's dive into the league. Off to the races. I'm on the draw. This hand looks fine. I'm going to keep... Let's see what I want to start with. Should I start with Pride or Ragavan? We'll see what my opponent's up to. Well, looks like we are playing against some kind of artifact-based deck. Probably Affinity. Mox Amber is just such a sweet card, honestly. Of course, we have the Emery. I'm probably going to get rid of it with Static Prison. Let's see, what's in here? Preordained to... Okay, Grinding Station, that's good to know. So we are playing against Breach. In my upkeep, they're going to crack the Bauble, that's fine. And we draw Guide of Souls. So I think what I want to do is just get rid of the Emery. It's too powerful. So if I play the Prison now, next turn I can play Guide and Pride. I could also dash Ragavan to get haste. We'll see, but I think it's best to just get rid of this Emery. Okay, so they draw in the upkeep. I could have also chosen Mox Amber, but I don't think that's what I want to be doing. They play Bauble and crack it immediately. If they don't have blockers, I'm probably going to go for Ragavan. Because what I want to do is I just want to slam down Blood Moon as soon as possible. They put 2 cards on a bottom. That's interesting. That's very important for me to know. There's a Saga. Okay, so I definitely want to play Blood Moon. I draw Galvanic Discharge. Not bad. I will pay, yes. Okay, so let us get... I do need to get this Plains here, because otherwise this Blood Moon is going to destroy me as well. So I'm just going to slam in. Okay, get a treasure token. They reveal Maelvent Rumble. I'm just going to chill because I want to slam down Blood Moon next turn. People who don't know what's going to happen is if you play Blood Moon, Urza Saga dies. So they've just played the land and done nothing. I will pay to prevent. So downside here is, of course, that with me having the Static Prison, I do not have the energy to next turn pay for this. Now, we will be able to get rid of this Emery, so that's fine. I think playing Blood Moon here is just too good to not try, because this might just win me the game on its own. So I'm going to try that. Let's see if they have counter magic. Okay, looks like they don't have counter magic, so they do make a treasure token. Sorry, a construct token. We get rid of Blood Moon, and they don't have a lot going on anymore, so that's nice. I really want to draw a land myself, so I could, like, for example, discharge the Emery and then dash in with Ragavan. That would be cool. Or maybe cast Flage. Not being able to escape this anytime soon is fine because I have Ragavan to get me the treasure tokens. And if I don't draw land, I'm probably just going to play... Well, discharge the Emery and then just play a threat. Mox Opal. Okay, so they do have mana now. But do they have anything else? Because they just slam in. Let's draw land! Land! That's not a land. So which one do I want? I guess Guide of Souls is the best one. I'm just going to get rid of this Emery immediately. Basically, I don't want them to generate some cards. They can draw cards off the baubles if they have the Emery. Thraben Charm is nice because I can exile the graveyard if I need to. Really want to draw a land though. Another Emery, okay. So if we draw a land, we can kill it with Flage, that's fine. But if I have to, I can exile the graveyard, so Tamio is okay. So let's just draw a land, we're fine. That's a land, so I guess I play Flage. Question here is, do I want to kill the Tamio or the Emery? Probably Emery. I really don't want to have my opponent bring back the grinding station. Okay, so let's play the Flage, see what my opponent does. So we have all of these triggers. So gain some energy, gain some life, kill the threat. Attacking is not worth it, doesn't do anything. Okay, so they slam in, I'm not going to do anything. Another Flage, that's not bad. So I could play Ragavan here. To dash in, get a treasure so I can replay this Flage. What I could also do is I could just play the Flage, kill the Tamio, prevent them from finding some cards, and then do all that next turn. I also get an energy so my Guide of Souls becomes bigger. I think that's better. Let's just do that. I guess in response they will draw with the clue token. Oh, they actually bring back the Tamio with their own Otawara. That's honestly okay. That kind of just signals that they're in trouble, I think. I'm going to slam in here. I just want to kill them as soon as possible, so I will put these counters on the Guide of Souls. Okay, in response they actually have removal, so that's okay. They play the Unholy Heat. So I guess it's time now to dash in with the Ragavan and start playing my Flage. So they play Tamio, that's okay. So dashing in with Ragavan is useless now, since they can just block with Tamio, so I think I'm just going to play as much threats as I can. Probably Ragavan and Ayani, so next turn I can start killing their stuff with Thraben Charms. I like that. Now, Ocelot Pride does have lifelink, but it's only a 1/1, so that's not going to cut it. I think I just want to have as much threats as possible, so Thraben Charm is good. What I can also do is I can actually block the construct with a cat, and then I get a Planeswalker, which is nice. They draw with the clue token, that's fine. It makes their construct a little bit smaller, so that's okay. Oh, they found a basic. We're in trouble now. It's fine because they were also they were already able to make blue with the Mox Amber, so that's okay. Another land. So I think what I want to do is I want to kill this construct token. So this is 6 damage. In response to they draw, that's okay. Nice. So now I can slam in with everything. Dealing a lot of damage here. Malevolent Rumble. Don't think I want to cast this. Honestly, I think I just want to not lose here, and I think the way how I could potentially lose if I tap out, because I want to be able to cast this Thraben Charm if I need to get rid of the graveyard. So I think if I just chill, we should be okay, because next turn I'm going to do a lot of damage, and I can recast this Flage, so I think we should be good. They're just going to draw. I think they're in trouble. They play on Mox, that's okay. Play another Tamio, that's fine. It's legendary, so you have to choose one. They are just playing this because they need a blocker. You can see that they're in trouble. Okay, so what are they gonna do? They can't kill me, so I guess they kill some of my threats, but which one? Ragavan to give which that gives me mana? I guess Ragavan and the Yanni? If I want to be really sweet here, I could Thraben Charm my own threat. Is that worth it? I'm thinking. So I could Thraben Charm my own cat, and then a Yanni flips, right? If Yanni flips, I do get the Planeswalker. Now, that would mean that I have 0 threats. So if I play the Pride and then have a cat, that means I have 2, so I can't kill the Tamio. So I think I should probably say fine, because I'd rather have the Flage, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Philia. Not bad. Let's just play Flage. Okay. No responses by my opponent. So they need to win next turn or we win. So I'm just going to slam in and chill. They start with a bauble. Sure. Crack it. And pass. Well, I'm just going to try and attack you. And they concede. Yeah, they are probably just seeing what they would have drawn. Nice. So for sideboarding, this is straightforward. You need them to not have artifacts or a graveyard. So stuff to look for is Surgical Extraction is really good. I do like the Ghost Vacuums. Traneth Magistrates are also nice because they can't cast stuff from the graveyard. And then we have the Meltdowns and the Wear Tears. These are all cards that I would potentially want to bring in. Now, I don't think I'm going to have the luxury of being able to bring them all in. So let's just look at what cards I don't think are great in a matchup. Now, honestly, my deck is just, I think, in general, very good against theirs. So I think I want to be fast. I think Fable is a bit too slow in this matchup. I think these are better. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Flage is not bad, but I think I do want to have all of my threats here. I think I want to take out the Fables. I honestly also think that Goblin Bombardment is not for this matchup. Maybe trim down on one Flage. If you're not entirely sure, trimming is always a good option. So I think I'm going to trim down on one Flage. Maybe I should leave in one Season, one Fable. I think that's better. I probably don't need as much Graveyard Hate. I think I don't want to cut any more things from my deck. I want to keep it as aggro as possible. So maybe I should play one Vacuum and one Wear Tear less. Keep in mind that I have a general understanding of Modern, of course, because I often play Modern and Legacy, but I don't know every single deck that exists in every single format, as well as I do with, for example, Infect or Control decks. So I try to sideboard the best I can, but that's always the most difficult thing. So I'm sure experts, or Boros Energy experts, will do this better than me. But so how good is this? If I draw a land, I'm happy with this. I do have 2 removal spells. If I fail to find the land, however, I do have 2 draw steps, but I think I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this is much better, so got rewarded. Yeah. Wow. I unfortunately have to get rid of 1. I think I'm gonna get rid of Ocelot Pride. I really like everything else in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The Bauble, sure. Mox Opal. So this is why Meltdown is going to be awesome. But depending on what my opponent does, I will start with Static Prison. We shall see. Emery. So I'm going to Static Prison that one. And what do they put into the grave? So they can only bring back Mox Amber currently. Okay, good to know. I actually want to draw land, so I'm going to play the Sacred Foundry. I will play the Prison. Next turn, I can actually play Guide of Souls and Ocelot Pride, so that will gain me enough energy to just keep the Prison alive. Nice. Nothing. So this Mox Opal is worthless. Perfect. Elegant Parlor 2. So I really want to play Blood Moon next turn because I think it wins me the game. So I'm actually just gonna play the Elegant Parlor first. Magic Online is pretty slow right now. Probably gonna have to shut down MTGO and check if I can't speed up the program here. A land. I don't think that's what I want. I'm just gonna play the Guide of Souls and pass. If I really need to, if my opponent like doesn't do anything, I could also just play the Ocelot Pride to get another energy and pass. Now they found the land. I think I just want to have Blood Moon. Another land. The more I think about it, the more I actually do want to keep the Static Prison, and having access to double planes isn't bad either. Or I could also get the Elegant Parlor. Maybe that's even better. The Unholy Heat. The Guide of Souls in response to the Ocelot Pride. Okay. Found an island. Let's get a Parlor now. We do have the Flage, so I really do want to have double white, but I don't think I have the luxury of waiting. Being able to put Flage into the graveyard is so great, though, because now what I can do is I can actually just cast Flage immediately, because this one's going to go. This was actually perfect. So I'm not going to pay. They will be able to do the Emery. But now, since I have a fetch land, I can actually just fetch. Get that Plage. And I will just try and kill the Emery this way. So what are they going to do? Draw 2, deal 5. Okay. Malevolent Rumble. They choose Urza Saga. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That Blood Moon has been waiting all day. Not the Pride. Okay, so I'm definitely going to attack first. Let's kill the Spawn. Slam down Blood Moon. I want to cast Ocelot Pride as well. So let's see if they have counter spells. They do. Spell Pierce. So I will now cast Ocelot Pride, because next turn I can actually dash Ragavan. We gain a cat because we actually gained life with Flage, so that's nice. Okay, so since they fetched, I have lethal now. Rumble, sure. They did find Breach. That's scary. But they do choose Mox Amber. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, they had another Breach in hand. Sure. We'll see if they are able to kill us. Okay, they also have the Grinding Station in Graveyard, so I'm just gonna make him go through the motions. Of course, I'm going to not show this to you on the video, because what they're going to do now is just do the Grinding Station thing where they will eventually kill me, but we'll make them have it. Okay, so let me just show you how they kill us. So they basically mill themselves for everything, and then they get the chase, and that means they just win. That's how they kill you. Next game. So I don't want to change anything. I don't think Philia is that great, so maybe one Ghost Vacuum or another Wear Tear could be good. I'm going to choose the Wear Tear. Man, Magical Line is so slow right now. It's going to be a long league for me. Right, pretty aggro hand, but I like it. I'm going to keep. Being able to go 1, 2, 3 with the deck is always nice. So turn 1 Guide, turn 2 double Ocelot, and then have turn 3 Flage. Really nice. Okay, so we will start with turn 1 Guide. Tamio, that's fine. Double Bauble. And Mox Opal. Okay. Raven Charm, not bad, not bad. So let's play double Ocelot. Yield through the turn. We get some cats because we gained life with the Guide of Souls. They crack the baubles end of turn. They draw some cards here. Tamio will flip. So I think I'm just going to play Flage first. See if we can deal 3 damage to the Tamio. So what I think will happen is they will have removal spells. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just slam down with a random cat token to Tamio and put counters on that. I need to kill a Tamio because all my creatures will be pretty useless otherwise. And I'm going to put counters on this cat token, and if they kill the cat token, that's really okay. Okay, so put two counters on. Let's see if they have removal spells. They didn't do anything else, so my guess would be yes. Okay, they didn't. That's not a good sign for my opponent. I will kill them very quickly now. I think you can see just how quickly this deck runs just completely wild if the threats are unanswered. It's just so much advantage so quickly. I also have the Monarchy now. It's insane. Because at this point, I don't need to do anything anymore. I can just attack every single turn and keep Thraben Charm for when they want to go for their combo. As a Saga. Okay, I could kill that with Thraben Charm, but I don't think I need to. They do have the Breach now. Scary. We could be dead. They don't have that much going on currently. So this could be a Desperation Breach. Looks like it, yeah. Would have been really insane if they killed us from that spot. Let's just play the Guide of Souls, slam in with everything. I just want to kill them as soon as possible, so I will just slam down all of these abilities. Put them on the cats because I want to gain more life. Deal 1,000,000 damage. Gain 1,000,000 triggers end of turn. So many cats. Let's hope Magical Line doesn't crash. This deck, dude. It's insane. And they're down to 3 now. So if they can grip everything, I can still just Flage and kill them with 3 damage. Stomping Ground, go down to 1. Yes. Nice. Rumble, sure. They don't even choose a card. They showed Maze, Pool, Mox, Opal, and Emery. Ooh. This game's over. They concede. Nice. Pretty strong showing of the deck, so pretty cool. Let's restart Magical Line and go to round 2. Hopefully Magical Line is a bit fast now, because if it's not, I'm probably just going to quit recording now and try again tomorrow. This is just, editing-wise, for me, will be a nightmare, so fingers crossed. Yikes. Starting with an Elegant Parlor. Unfortunately, I will not be able to keep this hand. If this was any other untapped land, this was a snap keep, I can't keep this, unfortunately. Yeah, this is much better. Let's keep. If I'm Mulligan, I like cutting doubles. Planes. The Mirror! Of course it's the Mirror. I think I'm going to start by doing the same. They are playing basics, so I do need to get my plane soon. Let's not get completely destroyed by Blood Moon. That would be hilarious. If I could go, if I draw a land here and I can go Discharge into Plage, we're good. Nice. I think I'm going to chill now. Reason for not doing anything yet is because what I want to do is I want this to happen, so I want to be able to kill the guide in response to them having another threat. Okay, they have Galvanic Discharge as well. That's unfortunate. They're just slamming with everything. Makes sense. Now that they have another guide, they can actually pop up immediately. In this matchup, being on the play is so important. Now we do have Flage, so that's something. But probably too late, if I'm being honest. Another land's good. Actually what I want here, because I want to be able to cast that Flage. I think I need to kill the guide, unfortunately. Unlucky, Magical Line is still slow as hell. Let's get planes. They just slam in with everything. Ouch. Stumbling on mana a bit. Let's kill the Ocelot. They find Parlor, okay. Main thing here is I need to untap with Flage and then I think we win. If they don't have removal spells, they are in trouble. Yep, that's the one. So this is why I took the Ocelot. I just didn't want them to gain more cats. If we find a removal spell for the 1 cat token, I think we're fine. So do I want Pyromancer or Fable? I think I'd rather have the Pyromancer now. I could Arena of Glory, but I think I just want to discard lands. Let's draw. Play the Flooded Strand, play Pride and pass. I guess they just only attack with the flying, indeed. was hoping to draw into removal spells to get rid of the cat token. Ah, they have a Flage. Okay, I'm dead. So sideboarding, relatively straightforward. Fear 5 foes are 2 easy additions. Blood Moon are very bad. Then you could play like something like Draneth Magistrate to stop them from having Flage, or 1 Surgical Extraction, but I don't think that's worth it. I think this is just what I'm going to do. Yeah, opening hand's fine. Bit threat light, but I do have 1, 2, 3, which is always nice. Probably just going to kill whatever they play turn 1, if I'm being honest. They chose the Pride. Let's kill it. Guide of Souls. I think I'm going to play the Bombardment first. Then again, should I? I could get rid of Bombardment with Seasoned Pyromancer. Getting rid of Flage and the Bombardment seems nice. So I decided to go with the guide. Let's pass. The amount of lag right now just makes this unplayable currently. I will be recording the rest of this game tomorrow. So if you suddenly see me wearing different t-shirts, just heads up, that's the reason for that. Of course, I will finish this round. Guide, that is a nice Flage target right there. Or perhaps Discharge. Yeah, I think, honestly, I'm just going to go for Sacred Foundry. Play the Pyromancer. Discard these 2. Get some tokens and just get the beats in. No land, that's unfortunate, but okay. Not the end of the world. This is what I mean. Because of the... I wanted to attack, and because of the lag, I actually clicked through the turn. This is very annoying. Yeah, definitely going to play the rest of my league tomorrow, because I cannot handle this lag anymore. Now, hopefully, it won't matter. Well, our board stays pretty good right now. Land, that's pretty good. I think we can fetch up a Shock to play Flage. You stack them like this. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Let's slam in now. Hopefully don't click through the attack step. Attack with these 2. Say okay. I would like to pay. Yes, thank you very much. Put it on the Guide of Souls and just yield through turn. We untap here with this Flage. I think we win. They do have another land. Do they have a Flage of their own? Honestly, wouldn't even change all that much. Pyromancer. That's fine. They discard their own Flage. Best draw now would be Fire Fear Foes. So close. Let's see what's on top first. Definitely don't want that. think I'm actually just happy attacking and not doing anything. Yeah, let's attack first. So attack with these. Best card here. Definitely the Ocelot. Like to pay, yes. I think the Flage flying is ridiculous, so I'm going to do that. And they just concede. Yeah, giving Flage flying is ridiculous. No changes, was very happy with the list. You can see how important being on the play is in this matchup. And pretty good. I think I'm going to keep. No one drop. I guess that means they have removal. Still just going to play the Guide of Souls. Removal incoming. Geronimo! Boom. Called it. Next turn, I probably just played the Bombardment so I could turn 3 play a Yanni. And Pride. And then have the Bombardment up to keep Ayani alive for when they want to kill it. They have their own Ayani. So does that change things? Probably, I guess. Then again, especially with Fable, I think if I have Bombardment, I can just kill everything that they have. They just played a Bombardment. Ah, they do have the Tear. That's okay. Another Ayani. Sure. So we did draw into discharge. That's nice. So let's play our own Ayani. Get rid of the Planeswalker. They use Parla immediately. Not on my end step. Doesn't really matter, I guess. It's fine. Does feel like I'm slowly getting control of this game, though. Their own bombardment, but their bombardment is by far not as impactful as mine is. Rogovan. So what do we do? So I could play Rogovan and Ocelot and Discharge. I think I like that. Discharge first. They will use Bombardment. If they kill my cat, that means I have Ayani, so I'm okay with that. Maybe I should just dash Rogovan now that I think about it. Deal 1 damage to Ayani. That's interesting. Why just not shoot it to my face? That's weird. So I'm curious, if I dash, what they could do is they could block with the cat and then kill my Ayani. I think it's better for me to just attack here. And then play Pride and Ayani. Pride and Rogovan. I guess they just want to kill my Ayani. That's why they sacrificed the other token and aimed it at Ayani. Okay, so that's what they're going to do. So block, shoot the Ayani. This is cool. This is why I'm really happy that I was able to get Pride and Rogovan out. So my opponent does not know what's on top. They put a card into the graveyard with the land, so let's see what they draw. Oh, they just concede. Nice. So they probably drew blank. Let's see what we would have drawn next turn. Doesn't look like the lag can handle this. Anyway, off to a great start. 2-0, even in the mirror, so we navigated it well. So rest of the games I will record tomorrow because I cannot handle this lag. This is taking way too long to record. My t-shirt will probably be different, but otherwise, it's fine. Okay, we're back. So I checked the socials of Magic Online after I quit, and indeed there was a bug which led to massive lags in the program. So in the end I had to wait 3 days before recording this second part. So here we are. Let's see if we can finish this one up. I already tested one game before recording, and indeed everything is running smoothly now, so we should be able to finish relatively quickly. I'm on the play, so this is nice. I'm going to keep kind of hoping that they actually kill Rogovan in their turn, so I can then dash the follow-up Rogovan. That would be sweet. Rogovan is just such an insane card, dude. Honestly, this deck plays 3. My list plays for 3, but I think you should probably play 4, honestly. Card is nuts. Okay, so here we go. We just play Rogovan. You know what's really cool? Next turn, I can actually, if they kill Rogovan, I can actually cast Rogovan with haste using Arena of Glory, and I don't even have to use the dash. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if my opponent kills Rogovan here. They play Ocelot Pride. That's unfortunate for us. Okay, we draw Galvanic Discharge. That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was a perfect draw. So let's kill this. Might as well just play. Oh, I should probably attack first. Okay, so let's see what we get. I attack first because I want to see what I get from my opponent. If I can play an Ocelot Pride that they have, that would be nice. Just a land. Okay, so I guess we just play the Pride and pass. Being able to kill something that they play with Flage next turn is definitely nice. They have another Pride. Nice. I can kill that. Okay, so let's just do that immediately. Seems to me like if... currently, I'm just going to run them over. Also, gaining life from this Flage is so cool. So let's just slam in. Let's hope that we get a good threat here with Rogovan. We get a discharge. So... I think I'm actually gonna pay. So you imagine he's gonna cast this. So I'm just gonna target my Rogovan, do this, and then I'm just gonna say 0. But I do gain 3 energy, which is really nice. And then just pass. You get a cat. They play Arena. Let's see what they have. They have a the Flage of their own. Please kill Ragavan. I think they should kill Ragavan. Okay, they actually killed the Pride. I'm not sure if that's correct, but maybe they know what I'm up to. Let's think. I could see myself playing this other Ragavan just to fill the graveyard for Flage, but let's attack first. Okay, what do you reveal, my friend? A land. Okay, not the best hits here on my end. I guess we just get Marsh Flats. Let's play the Elegant Parlor. So I get Guide of Souls. I do think I want that. I can also play the Flage next turn at haste, so or I should just put it in the graveyard. Because then I can just get a land and immediately get the Flage. But I do think I want to have threats. I can get Parlor next turn, then just whatever it is, get rid of it. Yeah, let's keep it on top. Sacred Foundry into Seasoned Pyromancer. That's okay. I wonder if they're going to discard. I guess so. They want to have some bodies, I believe. Also fills the graveyard for Flage. Yep, they do discard too, which is okay. So let's play the land. Gonna fetch first. Get the Parlor. Probably just put into the graveyard whatever I find, really. It's a bad one, so that's nice. So very good draw on our end. Let's play Guide first. Get the Flage at haste speed. So the question now is, do I just want to shoot them in the face or do I want to get rid of the blockers? I think at this point I want to get rid of the blockers. They will kill the Guide of Souls in response, sure. And I'm just going to attack with everything because I want to kill them as soon as possible. They will block the Ragavan, but I have another one in hand, so that's perfect for us. They should probably block the Flage though. Otherwise, I can just kill them next turn. Yep, indeed. So let's see what we hit with the Ragavan. Another Ragavan. I mean, I guess I actually think I'm going to play it. For the simple reason that I have more than enough mana. I just want to fill the graveyard for when they get rid of my Flage. So I'm actually just going to cast it because whatever. Do I want to keep my own? No, I'm actually going to keep theirs. So they can also use Flage with haste, so they can kill my own Flage. But if they do that, we're still fine. I guess that's what they're going to do. I just need to bring back my own Flage once, and I can just kill them because they're at 5. Called it, so they bring back Flage. Let's see what they hit. I guess my Flage, or they lose. Yes, indeed. Okay, so they're going to slam in here. They do gain life. Now, I have 6 energy, so if I find a removal spell, we are good. Find a mountain that's very bad, so I'm just going to slam in. Let's see what we get. Ragavan didn't get a lot of good hits. So give me a good one now, please. Let's see what we hit. Fable, that's a good one. Yep, not going to complain about that. Okay, so I cast the Flage, of course. And there we go. I'm going to yield. Okay, they play a land. Let's see what they kill. I guess the Goblin Shaman token. Oh no, they kill their own Ragavan. Excellent, because I have another one, so all good. Yanni is okay. Okay, let's see what this Fable gets us. And a Flage, that's pretty good. So I guess I discard a Mountain and the Flage. So then again, maybe I should get rid of the Ragavan because I have enough mana to actually cast Flage and then escape the other Flage. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Draw 2. Interesting situation here. So I think what I want to do is play my Ayani. Play my own Pride, and then I'm going to try and kill my own cat token. I could also kill their Ayani. Maybe that's better. Yeah, let's do that. Now I'm just going to slam it with these two. Get a treasure here. If they kill my cat, that would be ideal, but I don't think they're going to do that. Interesting game so far. So next turn, I can attack with a Hasted Flage. I just want to get rid of some threads that they have. Okay, so that one dies. It looks like they have removal, so I think they killed the Pride. Yes, indeed. Now, the timing is off. They should have done this in my end step, because now I actually have the possibility of flipping the Ayani. So I'm going to 0, get a cat. Just going to shoot it to their face and pass. So they slam in a Flage, they kill Ayani, makes sense. I'm just going to chill, I'm not going to do anything here. I can haste Flage next turn, so that's what I want to do. I want to deal as much damage as I can. They draw with Canyon, that's a good sign. Means their hand is not good against us. Ah, nice. They exile my graveyard. Okay, so that's very good for them. We draw land, which is horrible. So not the best draw from us. We're just going to attack with everything. And unfortunately, that Thraben Charm is probably what wins them the game. Yeah, it will depend on my draw. Had I drawn any threat here, would have won. So unlucky. A lot of lands here, a lot of lands. Okay, they just draw, slam in, probably kill Fable. Indeed. Okay, they don't do anything else. I can't give that one haste, so I'm just going to play it and slam in with everything. I'm not playing the land in case I find something like a Pyromancer or stuff like that. So I'm just going to slam in here with everything. I will use the ability, of course. Especially since they didn't kill the Guide of Souls before I attacked. That's signaling something. I'm going to use it on the cat here. He's going to yield through the turn. If they have removal, they would have used it here now. Okay, so are we just going to win? Pyromancer. Okay, so they have blockers. That makes sense. Just going to yield through the turn. I'm in top deck mode, so I guess they kill the Guide of Souls. Oh, they just kill me. Because I can block, but they can bring back the Flage from the graveyard, so I'm dead. It's unfortunate that those finishing draws were quite bad, which sucks. But the Thraben Charm, as I said, it's the reason why they won the game. We've gone over this, so I'm going to play the Fire Fear Foes, and Blood Moon is very bad. Maybe, since Flage is that good, maybe I want to have one Surgical. I don't think I want to have the Ghost Vacuums. What do we cut? I'm looking towards Fable, Pyromancer, or Thelia. I think I'm going to cut Thelia. Right hand's pretty good. I'm going to keep. I have my own Charm, so Charm is really good in this matchup. What do we start with? I can dash Ragavan next turn, so I guess what I want to do is get Guide of Souls here. I expect that they will kill it, and then I can just dash in with Ragavan and cast another Guide. We'll see if that happens. They have their own Guide, but that's okay. It's probably best if I just play the Foundry. Then just play all my threats. Next turn I can play Bombardment or Charm, depending on what I want to do. So I'm just going to slam in. I will pay. Put the counters on. Get the beads going. Always nice to have a very good aggressive start. This is also a 3-4 now, out of Lightning Bolt range. I say Lightning Bolt, Galvanic Discharge, but you know what I mean. Goblin Bombardment. That's really okay. It's not that good in this situation. I'm curious what they're going to do if I just attack with everything here. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to slam in with everything. If they block Ragavan, that's fine. If they block Guide of Souls, I've gotten damage through with Ragavan. So I'm really okay with pretty much anything they do at this point. They do kill the Ragavan, that's fine. So that happens. Now I'm just going to play the Fable. Okay, get a bunch of these energy counters going. What do you have for me, my friends? Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, very good. So their bombardment is going to be good, but we have the Thraben Charm. So I could destroy the bombardment if I want to. They can only kill one of my threats, so I honestly don't hate it. Let's see. Do I want to actually get rid of something? I think I want to keep my entire hand, honestly, so I think I'm just going to say no. Yeah, no, that speaks about the power of my hand. So I'm going to play the Pride, because I want to have these triggers before I attack. There we go. And I'm just going to attack with everything. So what I expect them to do is I want them to kill the creature I care the least about, which is probably the Goblin Shaman token, because I want to keep these triggers alive. I want to keep these creatures. I'm going to say yes. Put it on the Shaman token. They have no responses. That's nice. Okay, so they want to kill the Guide of Souls. That makes sense. I could, in response now, use the Thraben Charm on the Pyromancer. If I do that, they probably just sacrifice to kill the Pride. But then I did save my Guide of Souls. However, if I just play the Goblin Bombardment, how am I going to lose? So I think I'm just going to... I could also do that next turn, so maybe it is better for me. What I could also do is I could kill their Goblin Bombardment. And I think what I want to do, since I'm getting a creature next turn, I think I want to save my Guide of Souls, so I'm just going to try and kill the Pyromancer, see if that happens. Okay, so as expected, they kill the cat. Sure, that's fine. I just want to get him as low as possible so I can finish it with the Goblin Bombardment. Okay, fetch, you chicken. I dare you. Indeed. Down to 3. Lightning Bolt range. Pride is okay. Ayani, okay. I have 2 flyers, so they're going to need a whole lot to try and stop me from winning. So they use the bombardment to flip their Ayani. Looks like they are aiming to kill my token. Sure, so 1 damage. Get a cat. Shoot some more damage. Okay, that's fine. Now the question is, do they have removal left? Because if they have removal left, well, you know, sometimes they just have it all. Okay, they slam in. Wouldn't even, if I draw a threat here, it doesn't even matter. Manic Discharge on that. So they do have removal left. And they're going to kill my guide. Well, wow. As I said, sometimes they have it all, not much you can do. But I'm going to draw Flage here. No. Okay, so I will have the Fable. I do get that. So I can indefinitely kill everything that they have. I'm just wondering how I should play this. I think I want to play Goblin Bombardment first, because I expect that they will just try and kill one of these 2 in response. If they do that, then I still have my Fear Fire Foes. If they don't do that, then I can then use the Fear Fire Foes. Then I have to do that. So I think that's nice. Okay, nice. So now I can just very freely do this. So target the cat. Now that I think about it, I should have... Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so they shoot 1 there. Then they shoot another one, so I'm going to sack it in response. Do this myself. Now the question is whether or not I have life gain and if I draw a threat. Interesting game. I just hope that they don't have Flage. Should have kept my mouth shut. But I'm hoping that they target the Kiki-Jiki. No, they're smart. So they're targeting me, so they definitely gain the life. So I just need to draw my own Flage, and then we're good. I think they missed... What they can do is they can, in response to the Flage trigger, they can actually sack it with Goblin Bombardment. I think they missed that. A threat, please. No threat. Zero luck in this game. Let's see what we are going to do. A land. Okay. Yeah, I think we passed, but I think this is the turn we needed to win the game. So very close games here. Game 1, after a top deck Thraben Charm by my opponent, we lose, and now we lose here because we needed this turn to get back in the game. Well, to win the game. I mean, it's still not technically game over, but I don't think we're coming back from this. I should probably do like one draw step, but they are going to gain so much life that I think the game's over. Okay, so they deal damage to me. I'm going to slam in. Yeah, this game's over, dude. I'm going to concede. Very nice. Also, having 0 removal spells last game was definitely important. I'm going to keep. This sounds good. We can go 1, 2, 3, which is always nice, especially if there's a Blood Moon in there. Wow, it's been a while since I played against Leyline. So I have Blood Moon, so I really want to get basics, but especially since I'm playing against a Leyline deck. But unfortunately, I definitely want to play this Ocelot Pride, and I don't want to play Arena of Glory tapped the next turn, so I will need to get this one. Okay, so let's play it and pass. Just a land. I mean, okay. So no land yet, unfortunately. We need to draw land, otherwise we could be in a bit of trouble here. But Raven Charm does kill the Leyline, so that's really nice. I'm going to wait for as long as possible. So if they fetch here... why would they fetch? That's just silly of me. Okay, but anyway, they do have the Leyline Binding, so I think I'm just going to go to my end step. I would just will kill this Leyline immediately now. I could also kill the Leyline Binding, but I think this card is just too important for them. Maybe I should have done this in their upkeep. Small detail, but we didn't get punished, so that's something. Okay, so now I want to have Blood Moon. That would be nice. Yikes. Mana screw. So let's play the Goblin Bombardment and pass. Not the end of the world, but because now if I would have played Blood Moon, they would have just gotten basics, and now I can actually wait for them to get some of these extremely greedy Triones. So now my follow Blood Moon will be very good, which I'm definitely going to draw a land next turn. I can feel it. Okay, there's a basic, but that's okay. See, that's not okay, but nothing I can do about it. Okay, they get their Rhinos. So I'm still going to play Blood Moon if I find a land. Unfortunately, it's a bit late, but I could also... Yeah, I think I need to play the Blood Moon. Don't get me wrong, I really don't like doing this, not having double planes, but what I can do is I can actually kill both of these Rhinos anyway, because I can Flage, and before it actually enters the graveyard, I can Goblin Bombardment, so I can kill 2 and gain some life along the way, but it's just... No, they have force negation anyway, it doesn't matter. But the fact that they still used force negation here signals just how powerful the Blood Moon is against this deck. So I could Pride, and after first strike damage, Galvanic Discharge. Then I'm still dead. I need to gain life. There's Salty too. That's game. Let's concede. So definitely want these Magistrates. They are very good. And I'm just wondering if Wear Tear is worth it. Killing the enchantments, it's not bad. Then again, I already have the charms. I don't think I want too many of those. I don't really need them. I think I'm just going to play this and leave it at that. I think I want to be relatively fast, so I'm probably just going to cut one Pyro, maybe one Flage, though. One Flage and one, I guess, Fable. Yeah, let's do that. Could be wrong about not bringing the Wear Tears, but I'm just not sure. So this is not a good hand, but again, a bit light on the mana. I don't think I can keep this, unfortunately. If I don't draw lands, there's too many 2 and 3 drops, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to keep this. I guess Static Prison isn't that great. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Static Prison now that I think about it. Double Leyline. Okay, sure. So say yes. What do I want to start with? Ragavan or Pride? I mean, they're going to kill my 1-drop, so I probably should start with Pride. I can dash in a Ragavan next turn. So I think that's better. Okay, so let's just play a land. I'm going to attack with... Do I want to dash this Ragavan now? I probably should, right? Let's just do that. Okay, so let's slam in. See which creature they want to get rid of. Okay, so they have the Binding as expected. And they choose... Which one's the best? So Ragavan's the best. Okay. I'm going to yield now. I'm going to get a cat and that's it. Guess I was wrong about the Static Prison getting rid of it because it does get rid of all these enchantments. Raven Charm is really good. I like that. What I actually think I'm going to do is I'm just going to slam in and do nothing. And in their end step, use a charm. I like that. I don't need to overextend here. If only they had one Leyline now, I could have just used Raven Charm, but oh well. Can't have it all, can we? They get a land. Okay, so let's kill the Binding. That happens. Nice. Parlor. Let's play it. Seasoned Pyromancer, not bad, especially with the Goblin Bombardment. That's really good, so I'm going to keep it. Let's slam in here, see what happens. Looks like no more removal spells from my opponent. Nice. Ooh, I actually hit Charles. If I could, would I want to cast this? I probably would if I could, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. So, question is, do I want to play Bombardment and Souls, or do I just want to leave the Bombardment and not play Souls because also Pride will make it... No, not yet, because I don't have Settings Blessing yet, so it doesn't matter. Okay, in that case, I'm going to definitely play the Bombardment. They force a negation at that. That's okay. And then I'm going to play the Guide of Souls. I'm just going to go full greed. Everything's on the board. I'm going to kill you next turn if you don't have anything. That's the idea. And let's see if they have some board wipe-ish spell. If they do, I still have Ayani. Brotherhood's End, indeed. I think I'm actually just gonna play the Ayani first. Refueling the hand with Paramonster is also fine. But this is why I really wanted to have the Bombardment to resolve. Shardless, okay. You can have your Rhinos, my friend. Rogovan, probably get rid of that. Well, it's not like I get to choose anyway, so. Discharge, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I guess we just chill here. Main reason why I played into the board wipe there is because they clearly were missing land drops, so they hit double land from top deck mode in a row, which is not very likely. So that's the reasoning behind just walking into a potential board wipe. Now, we're in trouble because they have lifelink, so... Okay, they actually... interesting. So what do I want to do here? I can't get enough energy after attacks to kill the Scion, so I'm just going to play the Guide of Souls. They also have Hexproof, which is annoying. So I think I'm just gonna chill. I can gain some energy with this discharge, targeting one of my own creatures, but I will get 3 energy, so I can use it with Guide of Souls, but I can't get rid of the Scion. More Rhinos. I think this is game. Looking back on this, I do think it's correct to bring in the Wear Tears. Now, in this matchup, even if I had brought it in, they had double Leyline in the opening hand, so it wouldn't have changed anything. But, yeah, I probably would do that if I were to play this again. Keep in mind, this is the first time I ever played this deck. So I'm just playing this based purely off for my modern experience. I'm going to draw once. See what's up, but I expect we will lose this one. But then again, them just drawing 2 top deck lands in a row was pretty good for them. A land, that's not going to cut it. This game's over. Let's go to the next round. Okay, let's see if we can finish strong. Would be nice. Finishing 3-2, I'd be happy with that. But I think our play has been really good. Probably could have been better at some point. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how we've been performing, which is the most important part. Let's keep. Sounds pretty good, so. Tomio. Okay, that has to die immediately. Mox Amber, nice. So, looks like we are playing against Breach. Draw a land. Okay, so I'm just going to kill the Tomio immediately. They yield. I'm going to yield as well. So now I'm going to either play Dash Ragavan or just play Pride and Ragavan separately, or maybe kill something that they play. That will depend. Emery, so this is interesting. It depends on what they will mill, because they currently don't have that much going on, but they did find Opal and Bauble, so yep, they have to die. So kill that, and I'm actually going to play Ragavan. There's actually a lot of interesting stuff that I could play from their deck, so I want to play the Ragavan, and I can kill a blocker that they play next turn with my Flage. So I'm just hoping that they want to hide behind the blocker. What do they reveal? Hedge Maze, Bauble, Heat, and Mox Amber. Okay. They take the Bauble, Mishra's Bauble, sure. So they can kill the Ragavan. Now the question is, do they have removal? They did. I think I just want to kill the Spawn and try and hit him with Ragavan so I can also play the Pride, because then I've gained life from the Flage. They will probably sacrifice in response, but I still think this is correct to do that. Just try and get in with the Ragavan. Okay, so we'll try and kill the Spawn. They should sacrifice in response. Indeed. So let's begin combat, see if they actually use the mana. Okay, so they do have another heat. Tight, so let's pass. And I guess next time I'm just going to play Flage and try and kill him as soon as possible. Breach. Okay. I'm just going to see if they can kill us. I'm probably just going to... Okay, so I just watched for a while, but let me just quickly talk you through. They played Emery, they found some good cards, and they played Mox Amber, and eventually found the grinding station, and they're going to infinitely loop this, and the game's over. So let's go to the next game. So I think this is what I want to have. Get rid of enchantments or artifacts. Meltdown is pretty good, I think. Especially being able to cost effects is 0. Magistrate and Surgical is relatively nice. This matchup, I think I want to be as quick as fast as possible, so I think I'm going to trim down some of these larger cards that I want to get rid of. Probably also a Bombardment, I think also the Ophelia. Generally, I like, if you're not entirely sure, trimming down on cards that you think are going to be not terribly exciting. I always like that. Right, let's see what we get. Not terribly exciting, if I'm being honest. This charge is nice. I mean, the cards are all nice, but I don't have a way to win the game very quickly. Ion is fine, but is it good enough? I think I'm just going to give it a go, you know. So just play the land pass. Want to get a Surveyor land in the turn. There's a Saga. It's so cool that I can kill that. Mox Amber, sure. Bauble is also fine. Mox Opal, really nice. And Malevolent Rumble. Let's see what they reveal. Preordain, Heat, Maze, Saga. They choose as a Saga because, of course, what I... Okay, so what I can do now, that's pretty cool. I can... In my turn, I can Charm the Saga, and then after the draw step, I can Surgical away the Saga. It's cool. It's a cool line because I get rid of a card from their hand. The thing is, they can just kill me with Underworld Breach then. So I'm a bit afraid of doing that. Then again, they currently don't have that much mana left. Because I used the Charm and the Surgical, I've lost all my graveyard hate. But these tokens will just kill me way too quickly. I'm probably just gonna... You know, it's also cool, so let's just try it out. I mean, it's not like I'm playing for anything really special. So I always like doing a cool play on my YouTube videos if I can, and if they make sense, of course. Definitely don't want another land. Ragavan, not bad. Okay, so let's just do it. It's too cool not to. Okay, so destroy the Saga in their draw step. I'm really hoping that they just drew a third. That would be so cool. No, just one. A man can dream, right? They do have grinding stations, so scary. Rest of the hand's pretty bad, though. Okay, so we took the Sagas. They played the Scalding Tarn. You know what I really want to draw now? Meltdown. That would be insane. Meltdown? It's not Meltdown, but it's pretty good. So currently they have Unholy Heat, but can they use it? I could also destroy the Mox and just cut them off of red. Let's dash in with Ragavan first. Because I could see them blocking here. Yeah, they do block. Nice. I should probably chill now. Let's just chill. Because my guess is that they probably just rely on this Unholy Heat to kill the Ragavan next turn. Okay, now they mill 3. Let's see what they mill first, because this could change what I want to do. They mill Mox, Brumble, Preordain. Fine, so I think what they're going to do is probably play the Soul Guide to get Mox Opal online. And then I could see myself actually destroying the Mox Opal with this Wear Tear. Okay, they found Scalding Tarn, so that changes things because now they do have mana. So this means they can always just play the Heat. Okay, let's get Elegant Policy was on top. Goblin Bombardment. I don't think I want that. Again, I just want Meltdown. God of Souls. That's not bad. So I always need mana up for to be able to kill the Grinding Station. If they do have Breach. So I think I'm just going to hardcast this Ragavan here. Or maybe I should... What do I want them to kill? Ragavan or Guide? I think I'd rather have Ragavan. Let's play the God of Souls. My guess is that they just kill it. Crack the bauble, that's fine. They play Soul Guide, that's fine. Get rid of Goblin Bombardment. And play Steam Vents and Pass. Blood Moon, that's a good draw, but I don't have... I can't play it right now. I'm just gonna slam in with this God of Souls. I'm just gonna hardcast Ragavan. So not dashing. They do not kill the Ragavan just yet. Okay, I'll take it. Slot Pride. Okay, I'm gonna slam in. They probably kill Ragavan now. Indeed. Now I'm going to follow it up with an Ocelot Pride. Again, I just always want to have the possibility of being able to get rid of Breach or Grinding Station. Let's get all these triggers. This is why I wanted them to kill Ragavan. They draw. Yeah. They realize that they will be dead very quickly now. Pyroclasm. That's really okay. I think I'm actually going to play the Ayani. Unfortunately, it's a bit scary because I only have 1 mana, but it still kills the enchantment, so it's fine. I need to do something. Tamio. Okay. Ah, it's a basic. Kill the Tamio. I'm gonna slam in first, and then just play another Ayani. Okay, so Legend Rule. Ayani will flip. Unless they kill it now, which is sad. Probably next turn I'm gonna play the Blood Moon. But I really want to have a Plains before I do that. Looks like they didn't have removal, nice. So no red permanent yet, so I can't just shoot damage to their face, but it's okay. We have more than enough damage to kill them very quickly. And next time I can play the Blood Moon, so... Another Grinding Station, that's okay. Aha! Perfect. That is what I wanted. The plains. So now I can Blood Moon. That works. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say 0. Shoot it to them. Okay. And now just kill them, I guess. Yep. Any changes? I think sideboarding was correct. Didn't really miss the Plage. Not sure how good Goblin Bombardment is in this matchup, though. Maybe I do want to have more cards. Then again, it just kills so quickly. Do I want to bring in Ghost Vacuums? Is it that important? It does make it so they really can't win. Nah, they mill too many cards. Just picking off one each time is just too slow. I think, yeah, it feels fine. I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay, let's see what we get. This is very bad. There was just... this was a red-white land. This was a snap keep, but unfortunately this is a mulligan. Yep, this is much better because we have the meltdown. That's nice. I'm gonna keep and get rid of Flage, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. So I mulligan to 6, they mulligan to 5. Okay. Yep. That's magic sometimes. So definitely getting a plains with this Flooded Strand. This is also another reason why I wanted to get rid of the Flage. Because I'm just going to drop down this Blood Moon as soon as possible. Tamio, that one will die. Another Blood Moon. Yikes. Not the best, but... Okay, so we kill Tamio, pass. Man, I really want... Oh, yes, this is just... Mwah, chef's kiss, this is perfect. So we just play the Ayani. I probably just get another plains with this Flooded Strand. Emery. That's a good one. But that's a good one too. Can they bring anything back currently? No, they can't. Now, so this is interesting because right now they missed the land drop, so Blood Moon is not that as important. What I can do is I can actually kill the Mox, but I think I'd rather kill the Emery. Play the Strand, slam in. And now I can also go Elegant Parlor at my end step. And I can still destroy the Mox with this Meltdown. I want to get full value from this Meltdown, so... Pyroclasm. That's unfortunate, but nothing more. I've only played the Ayani, so it's okay. A land on top. I'm actually going to leave it there. Because that gets me another plains. Blood Moon. That happens. Bauble, sure. Surgical. It's not terribly exciting. I'm just gonna play another Blood Moon. Because why not? If I draw a way to refill my hand, that's fine. So they do nothing. I can dash in Ragavan. So I'm gonna. This is good. But they do have removal. Which is unfortunate. I could Meltdown soon. Give him another mountain. Take another mountain myself. Sure. Let me just keep track of these graveyards. They get another mountain. So do I. Cool. Cool. They get another mountain. Static Prison. That's not terribly exciting, but it's okay. I swear I did not board out that many threats. It seems to me like, there we go. Flage. Target them. And now this game will be over soon, so I'm very happy that I actually kept the land on top for exactly this scenario. Get another mountain, which I do not want. Play the Flage, shoot their face. And now they need to top deck. They do have the Breach. So do I want to use Surgical now? Don't think so. They can't really use the Breach very well currently. So this is really okay. They still need to pay colored mana for all these things, and they only have red, so I'm okay with them getting rid of the Flage. It's just gonna buy them a couple of turns, nothing more. And once the Breach is in the graveyard, I'm just going to Surgical it away. And then I think can't see us losing from that spot. Okay, so empty graveyard for my opponent. So there we go, the Breach is going to... What's the point in waiting? It's possible that my opponent just concedes once I do this. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so they have Emery, Thassa's Oracle, and Nature's Claim. See, this is why I played the second Blood Moon. Anything spicy in here? Not really. The land. So do I want to play this Meltdown now? Don't think so. Let's just chill. That I will eventually I will find threats. Sure, take away the Flage, it's fine. Another land. So that's land number 11. They draw from the bauble, that's okay. Okay, so that's not bad. But where are my threats? I need my threats. Now, being able to kill the Mox is cool, but I could have done that with Meltdown already, so it may be time for me to just use the Meltdown if I can. Another land. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. Well, there we go. A threat. Who'd have thunk? So let's slam in. I mean, they must have found some removal spells, right? There we go. They play a land. Another land. Jesus. Come on, dudes. Pretty soon, I think I'll have only lands... sorry, only threats left in my entire deck. Mox Opal, so that one has to die. It's Mio. Okay. Emery. Sure. Meltdown. Come on. Come on. Okay. First, let's get rid of these. Draw and respond, that's okay. I guess I static prison the Emery. They could Nature's Claim. No, they can't because they didn't have mana. So let's just do this. There we have another Mox. So they have blue now. Or green to play the Nature's Claim. They have another Emery, sure. Finally, a threat. Do I even want to prevent this? They do mill, but do I care? I'm gonna say no. Let's play the Guide of Souls. Get rid of this. They do have the Mox, but so be it. They can get it back with Emery, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we're gonna lose, this is like bad variance at its finest. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. This is my 5th threat after going through half of my deck. Painful. Very painful. Play the Grinding Station. Okay. They might just kill me by just playing the Thassa's Oracle after drawing. Just drawing the deck, naturally. Who needs Breach, right? Anyway, so they have Station. I'll slam it with Demio, sure. Traneth Magistrate. Okay, so let's slam in. Of course, I will pay. I just need to kill him as soon as possible. No removal spells, okay. I think I'm gonna kill the Mox Opal. Probably should have done that before attacking, but okay, I guess. Let's play the Traneth Magistrate. Bit late at the party, but sure. They claim one, they probably have another one. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, that's nice. So currently they don't have another way to... With me having played the Traneth Magistrate, they can't actually bring back the Moxin. So they now have 0 ways to actually get double blue, which is nice. Yeah, that's really good. They just slam in. They probably draw 2 now, just to flip the Demio. Buy themselves some time. Drawing Flage now would be nice. Drawing any threat, really. I mean. So what they can do is with Demio, they can actually bring back the Nature's Claim. And as green, they will get a mana, so I actually have to attack the Demio. Bank Discharge. Well, okay, that's a good draw. Because that can kill Demio and kill them. It's not a threat, though. It's not a threat. So I'm going to slam in here. Yeah, I think that they just conceded because I think they had 0 ways left to actually win the game. So okay, finishing thoughts. Deck's definitely strong. I'm not going to debate over that. The games that I lost felt like I was able to win as well. Probably could have played a little bit more tight here and there, but overall I think we played this really well, and the deck's really good. It's the best deck in the format right now, so give it a try. Fairly easy to play. It has a pretty straightforward game plan. Now there are a lot of intricacies. I'm not going to deny that, and it's difficult to master. Easy to play, difficult to master. That's usually with decks like this. But thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe because more of this coming soon, especially now since Magic Online is working smoothly again. Okay, bye.